Hello everyone. I wanted to make this video because I was kind of reminded by someone that I said a long time ago, and I do this a lot. I will say things that I will do on YouTube and then I like drop off, but I'll eventually do them. I'm one of those people where like if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. It just might take me a while. Like one time I told my friend that I met online that we would like meet up one day, and it literally took 10 years for me to hang out with him. And I'm like, oh yeah, and I just kept putting it off because I don't want to say like I'm like a master procrastinator, because I'm not like putting it off because I don't want to do it. It just slips my mind. But anyway, so it's sort of been slipping my mind about the mental health YouTube videos. I don't know why I'm saying like YouTube videos, like people don't know that this is YouTube, but I wanted to do like a little mini series talking about it, and then I had started and then I stopped, and I just never did it again because, I just think that when I've just been in a good place, and it's just like when you're like in a good place, there's really no reason to think about things that bring you down. There's really no reason to like talk about things that will then bring you down, which is one of the things that I think is like silly about therapy, because like a lot of people go to therapy and it's like therapy is there to talk about your problems and to solve your problems. But it's just like, why would I want to talk about something or revisit something constantly that upsets me when I'm already in a good mood? And that's like different for like people who go like seeking help when they're in a bad place, but then when you are like mandated to like go all the time, and it's just like, why do I want to keep on talking about these things that bother me? Like, I'm in a great mood and you're just like ruining my day, and now you're just keeping me in a circle of depression because you just want me to talk about things that upset me. So with that attitude, that's really my attitude towards therapy. I know that's not a healthy one, but honestly, I've done a short survey with a bunch of people that I know who go to therapy, and everyone's just like, I don't know why I go to therapy, but I do go anyway, and it sucks. So that's my opinion, and I'm kind of using that same mindset about this, which is like I have felt so great lately. Like obviously it's not all like sunshine. Like I have days where I wake up and I'm like really aggravated, but I think at this point I have pretty much like removed everything, and the way that I am dealing with it is probably not the healthiest way to go about it. You could consider it running away from your problems, but I consider it cutting out the poison in your life. And honestly, it's just like a long time ago I was going through a really, really bad time, and like everyone was blaming me for being like a crazy person and having all of these problems. But through the years, so after that I did like a really big like cut of the people that I hang out with. I dumped like all of my friends. I deleted everybody off of all of my social media, and that went on for like about like a year or so. That's actually when I started my YouTube channel. Because I had nothing to do and no one to speak to, and like all my videos didn't make sense anyway. And so I then started adding people back into my life and noticed that like everything was okay at first, and then it started getting worse again. And so conclusion is that it's the influences of other people bringing me down, because everybody has an opinion on how you should live. Everyone has an opinion on how you should act and how you should feel, and to do this and do that, and you should be blah blah blah. And like their opinions or their like support or lack of support can either negatively or positively impact your life and therefore your well-being and your mood. And so I was finding the more people that I was letting into my life, the more like voices that I had everywhere, and like stupid questions of things that I didn't want to talk about were like coming my way, and I had to just keep revisiting all the bad experiences that I had, because they're like, I didn't just asking questions, like why won't you talk to me about it? And I'm like, because it's none of your business. And they're like, but I'm your friend, so I deserve to know. It's just like, okay, but you know what, you're my friend, so you should understand that I don't really want to speak about these things or revisit these things or think about things that get me down. But every single time I speak to you guys, it's just the same thing. So I just cut everybody out of my life again. So now I have no friends. I really don't go out that much. When I do, like, my life revolves around being here in my house, working because I need money and I have to. And even that's been like kind of slowly draining on me, even though like it's been summer and I haven't been working as much. But it's just like I'm tired of seeing my coworkers' faces and like speaking to them, and then going to the ice rink, which my nemesis is there, and there are lots of great people, but then there's also one person that I really dislike. Actually, there's like two people that I really dislike, but the other person's not there anymore. So that really wears on me, but that's really my life. It's those three things. And when I do finally go out to see friends, it's either someone who I haven't spoken to in a really long time who just wants to see me once, and then we're probably never going to like see or speak to each other again because they just don't even live here and they're in the area and they want to see me, and then I feel that I should go as like a courtesy, because they are here and they've traveled from like another state across the land to come here, that I should do that. I don't really speak to anybody. I have gone out a couple of times with people. Again, it's one of those like very few and far betweens where I don't see people on a regular basis. The only people that I do see on a regular basis are my roommates because I live with them, my coworkers because I work, and the people at the ice rink because they skate on the same days that I do. But other than that, I really don't go outside. I have found that not taking phone calls, not getting text messages or messages from people has really improved my well-being. Obviously, this is the internet, and I do still get a lot of just like random messages from random people that I don't really want to hear from and would be perfectly fine not knowing their existence. But I think that's a little bit different because they're people on the internet and you can just block them, and that's that. Whereas friends, you kind of have to deal with your disagreements and deal with, you know, like things that you don't really like about them because they're your friends. Obviously, like, friendship isn't all like, you know, like sunshine and roses and rainbows, because even friends have arguments and friends give each other a hard time. So I'm not saying that you should just like quit your friends, but if your friends are constantly giving you a hard time, you should quit your friends. So that's pretty much where it is right now. I know that I should go back to doing them, and I think that I will, because I do look at my like YouTube list of like videos that I want to post, and like I see the list of things that I want to talk about. I just haven't gotten to doing it, if that makes any sense. But I think because, you know, like, I really don't work that much anymore. I really don't have any excuse. I have a cell phone, so I can really record whenever and wherever I want within reason. So I have no excuse not to be like producing videos more often than I do, and producing them in a more timely manner, because I record videos and they come out like months later. But yeah, so I'm gonna start doing that again. I'm going to really try. But I don't know. I just, I don't know what to say. It's just like, I want to do all these things and I mean to do them, and I just, when I want to do them, I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to do, but we're gonna figure it out. So this is pretty much a announcement for that, and I will upload more videos soon, I guess. Anyway, so that's the end, pretty much. This is awkward. Thanks for watching, as usual. Ending videos is so strange. Okay, so that's it, and I will see everybody next time. Bye!